Hello. Hello, hi, and welcome. Today we are going to be making my hyperfixation dinner. I eat this every single day. I've been eating it for like 3 or 4 months now. There's only, I think, 2 days where I haven't eaten it because it was my birthday and my 13 years sober, so I got pizza. So I'm going to show you how I make it. This seems counterintuitive to me to be showing you this. However, some person literally did ask me how to cook chicken the other day. How to make a cold chicken sandwich. So, I will show you this. Okay, thinking is hard, but I know I have it in me. Yes. Okay. Oh, also, welcome to Autism Pump YouTube, where we discuss my experiences with autism, mental health, chronic illness, disability, and becoming a baby bodybuilder. Do you see these biceps? Massive. Whoops, sorry. Okay. Why is my brain not functioning right now? Here's what we need. And usually what I do is I cook kind of all this stuff out, like, because I get really tired and sometimes like I have to use a chair when I'm cooking. What I do is I cook a bunch of protein and like a carbohydrate, usually rice. If I'm making pasta, the pasta has to be done as a one-off because I'm gluten-free. The pasta just like falls apart if you cook a bunch of it. But I usually, as of right now, at least in the past several months, I cook a bunch of shrimp, a bunch of boneless, skinless chicken. I caramelize a bunch of onions, and then a bunch of rice. And then I also have cauliflower rice because apparently fiber is important. Apparently. So they say. And yes, I am grabbing a literal pan that I used yesterday for this, and I did it the day before, and I'll do it again. Yeah, I'm disgusting for this. I quite literally don't care if you think I am. It honestly has nothing to do with me, because here's the thing. It adds extra flavoring. I don't give a fuck. Okay, so we're just gonna make this. This is gonna be like the shortest YouTube video ever because I'm not really prepping anything. Like, it's all kind of ready to go. So first what we're gonna do is we are going to weigh, and yes, I don't really care, like, listen, you don't have to weigh food. I'm just doing it because I'm reversing right now. So we have, I think, 220 grams of shrimp. So we'll just throw the shrimp right in there. And I'm so hungry. I'm so excited. And you have to have tzatziki for this. And hummus. I mean, you don't have to, but I do. Because that shit's tasty. I love, like, hyperfixation meals, how every time you eat it, it just feels like the best thing ever. Like, I have a gratitude journal. And I swear, it's so funny. In it, almost every day, it asks, like, what are things that you're grateful for today? And I'm like, cold chicken sandwich. Cold chicken sandwich. I've been having cold chicken sandwiches every day, I think, since October, probably. And then we take a bunch of the caramelized onion, throw that in, like a lunch, maybe even more. You know what? More. This is for the YouTube thumbnail. Whatever. And because I'm celiac, I literally cover everything in this because it's gluten-free. It's just honestly like old El Paso taco seasoning. And then we put a tiny little baby bit of water in the pan in place of oil. Not something. Listen. You don't have to do this. You can use oil, butter, whatever. When I first started, like, kind of venturing into, like, fitness and nutrition, and if you think I'm about to say seed oils are bad, not at all what I'm going to say, because I don't think that at all. I'm just the type of person, genuinely, that, like, for my macros, I would much rather prefer to use cheese as my fats, than oil. And I remember watching a video where Kenzie Vance, was like, instead of oil, she just uses like water to make kind of like a sauce out of whatever in the pan. So that's what I did. We love Kenzie Vance in this household. I absolutely love her. And okay, so then for the rice. So the rice and the cauliflower is already cooked. They're in bags. And we have, I think I get 110 grams. I upped my calories today. Super stoked. Yes. 110 grams of rice. So it's already cooked. And we're just going to throw this in the microwave along with the cauliflower rice that's also cooked. Microwave, 110. Oh, yeah. Okay. zero that out. And 140 grams of the rice. Cauliflower. Yes. I'm so excited. Every time I have this, it's so good. And I just get like my meats and my fish from Costco. Honestly though, if you want to get like it for less expensive, I don't know if they have this where you are, but Costco Business Center, for some reason the halal boneless skinless chicken is cheaper, which kind of confuses me because I feel like, to my knowledge, I could be wrong, please let me know if I am, but to my knowledge, in order for something to be halal, it needs to be blessed. I was gonna say by a rabbi, but I'm pretty sure that's Judaism. I digress. But yeah, like I would assume that it would cost more, the process. I don't know. I know nothing. Anyway, then I heat this up 40 seconds. No one's gonna follow this recipe to a T, but I don't know why, so I don't know why I'm like explaining it like this. However, listen, sometimes I'll post stuff on my stories and people are like, we need the recipe, we need to know how long, how, in what, how you cook. So I'm just trying to give the people what they want. Anyway, and then, we have no hummus left. Just kidding. Okay, I'm so hungry. I'm so excited. We have tzatziki, and today I do have some almond milk. Like I wasn't gonna have any almond milk, and today is Sunday. It's the day before, whatever, Victoria Day, I guess. I think it's Victoria Day, which means tomorrow is a holiday. And I was like, oh my god, dude, I need that so I can have my coffee. What am I gonna do? Grocery store. And then we put it back in for another, stir it up, mix it up, put it back in for another 65 seconds. I was freaked out because I was like, oh my god, I have to go to the store. I had such a good day yesterday, now I have to go. We got it done, and for the first time I used my disabled parking pass, which was terrifying. But I went like literally a few minutes before the store opened. So there was like a line of people, a little bit, just a few people. I definitely got some stares from some old people, but I don't know if that was because I'm hot or because they were like, what are you doing? And it was a really terrifying thing, but I did it and I'm proud. Because I was in so much pain this morning, and when I first got my parking pass and when I had like, you know, whatever, gotten it, my thought process was basically like, okay, I'm only going to use this when I'm in like extreme pain, flares, you know, can't walk. I was using my cane this morning. I was in excruciating pain today. I laid in the sun. It helped a little bit. So bad. It felt like I had, I guess, popped my hip out when I was sleeping. Whatever. And I was gonna say something. Anyway, so I was like, oh, I'm only gonna use it when, you know, things are really bad. Ah! Jesus, that's hot. Now that we're calm. This is done. It's literally just like meat. Whenever I reheat like any meat or fish, I just do it on the stove, mostly because I'm like, I forget that I have a microwave. Because on my last couple places, well, in my last 2 places ago, I didn't have a microwave, so it confuses me to use one. And I feel like it's not as, what the heck is the word? Whatever. Not as like, you know? I can't think of the word. Anyway, and my friend Sarah had said, what if you, shocking, instead of using your parking pass when you're in extreme pain and in a flare, how about we use it to prevent flares and prevent yourself from injuring yourself? And I was like, that's an interesting way to think about it. It is. And I was like, okay. It just so happened I was in a lot of pain this morning, so it was, you know. But yeah, I was like, this is crazy. Like, this was given to me because I unfortunately need it. Whatever it is, what it is, sucks to suck. So I might as well use it. Like, you know, stop being such a silly goose, Allison. That's 30. Yeah. Okay. So it's all done. Like you just put hummus and tzatziki in there. When I first started making this, I was always adding clamato, whatever, the dark olives. And I would cut up red onion and Roma tomatoes. And the thing is that I realized recently, especially Also, like a side note for bodybuilding, when you're in a deficit and everything is so low and you just can't think, another Kenzie Vance suggestion is like you need to make things simpler for yourself, and that means making simpler meals. So that's what I did. I'm looking for something. And I just started like, find my face, Gimbal. I know you see me. Subject lost. I know you see me. Okay, anyway. So yes, I decided to make it easier on myself because I just didn't, listen, we had to like eliminate the steps. I had an autistic shutdown, which we talked about in the last video, like 2 weeks ago. And then another one couple days later. I don't know. Anyway, and I found that what I needed to do, like, to help myself after it had happened is just, like, eliminate a bunch of steps that I had, of, like, things that had to get done. Like, try to do them in the most quick, efficient way as possible. Like, something I'm learning is things don't have to be perfect all the time. Like, you know, I need to, you know, what the heck is this is slushy. What the heck? I remember one time that happened to me in school because they used to like deliver milk to us during the school. Like if you had like a milk subscription, they would like bring milk. Sometimes, you know, if you went like that, it would move. If you got lucky and won. That's not what happened to me. But one time, I guess it was like really cold and frozen, and mine was very much frozen, and it tasted like a Frappuccino, and I was like, God is, oh, no, I can't say that anymore. And I was like, that's amazing. It was like the best thing that ever happened to me. I remember that day. Can it just be like this all the time, or? Anyway, so yeah, this is my meal. I need to pause for a second. I have to take my medication. One second. I also need to find a fork. There are definitely clean forks in here, to my knowledge. Maybe not. Yes. Okay. And this is the food. It's hot. Okay. Can you see her without her falling out? It's good. It's gonna be good. Okay, I'm gonna crate my dogs. One sec. At least Petunia. Petunia, crate. Yes. Thank you. Good job. Yes. Very good. So smart. What the heck? Okay. So that's it. That's the vlog. I just made food. Hyper-fixation meal. So good. Every time I have it, it's like the first time I've had it, and I'm like just discovering something. It's like man discovered fire every time I eat my hyper-fixation meal. So I'm gonna enjoy this. I've been reading all day, so I'm gonna watch Netflix while eating it. Crave whatever the if I survive. Recently, all I've been doing is reading and scrapbooking. I mean, like, other than working. Like, I will watch TV for, like, maybe 7 minutes while I'm consuming both lunch and dinner, but that's about it. It's crazy. I was so dysregulated today, and I could not figure out how to regulate. And I was like, comfy clothes, which, I mean, you know, I'm always wearing. But I was like, comfy clothes and read. Just read for 30 minutes. It was amazing. Felt so regulated. Anyway, let me know if you made this meal. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. You could like, share, comment, subscribe, but you really don't have to. Don't make it harder on yourself than it needs to be. If you like this video, amazing. If you hate it, I don't know why you're watching it till the end, but, you know, thank you so much, because that is encapsulating fan behavior. And send it to somebody that you also hate in order to spite them. Could be an aunt, could be a coworker, a father, a stepfather. Yeah, and that's it. YouTube done. Sorry. Heck yeah, brother. Kiss on the forehead.